They like, how you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump faking, I ain't even gotta lie. Hit 'em with the hits, game winner switch in.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfurt Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
The final Friday for two teams coming in completely different directions for the regular season. One was uptrending, one the other way down, but partner, for every end, there's always a new beginning, and we're going to see both of those tonight on the campus of Clinton Prairie. Good evening, everyone. Alongside my broadcast partner, Rob Albright, I'm John Natali, and we are live inside the IHSAA Sports Network studio, but we are at Clinton Prairie for the evening for a clash. Again, Rob, it's two teams that Clinton Prairie blew through the Hoosier Heritage Cup. Well, I should say blew through it, but kind of the predicted favorites throughout this one, finishing 7-1 outright title in the Hoosier Heartland Conference, so congratulations, Gophers, for that. The North Newton Spartans, on the other hand, very difficult season, 0-7 in the Midwest Conference, 2-20 on the year. What do they got to do?
There's always the new chance starting next week, right? So this is kind of the last chance they get to prepare for that. And the good thing about the tournament here, it's an all-skate, so they're in. They get an opportunity. Now they start out their sectional game. They're playing a good 13-7 team next week, so they play another good team, kind of back to back. But this is sort of when you see as a coach, okay, who are we? Do we have enough energy, enough passion, enough drive to play for 32 minutes and really go after this, or are we kind of ready to fold the tent and kind of go home and get ready for baseball season or track season or what have you?
It's our pregame show brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. And, Coach, you always have three good ones, and they vary a lot. These are actually three different ones that we haven't seen all season. You got three. It's our Mulberry Telecommunications key to victory. What are they?
Indeed. Well, Mr. Saturday night, right? So tomorrow the girls are playing their state finals, all of them tomorrow. So do these kids want to go be that person? So what's it going to be? Are they going to come out and play like they want to be that person down the road in 4 weeks when we play the state finals on the boys' side, and they get to watch tomorrow to kind of see what that's like? To me, it's about 32 minutes for North Newton. So it's really easy to come out and get up for a game, especially when you have, kind of your last road game of the season. Easy to get up for it. Your team can play a quarter, maybe a quarter and a half. Difficult to kind of go all the way, and then offense or defense. They're going to try and outscore Clinton Prairie, or are they going to try and kind of hold them down defensively? Those are my three.
Just like the player to watch tonight specializes in his craft, so the professionals at Tornado Roofing. For more info, visit tornadoroof.com. We have our Jake McGraws, we have our Alex Farleys, but tonight it's the senior, Mr. Ryan Harshbarger.
He shoots it almost 70% from the floor, averages 9 points a game for the season. Had a real solid season. I'm looking forward to a good night for him, and hope he does well.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our officials. We'll have tip-off starting lineups, and we'll get ready to go. You're watching it on the IHSAA Sports Network.
If you haven't signed up for Mintel Fiber Optic Internet from Mulberry Telecommunications, then you're missing out. We have various packages to choose from and speeds up to a gig. Not to mention each package includes a Wi-Fi 6 wireless router and access to our Mintel Smart Home app, giving you complete control of your network backed by our award-winning customer service. Go ahead and dance till your heart's content in whatever reality you want, even if it's virtual. Mulberry Telecommunications offering the best gig in town. Sign up today at Mintel.net and experience the Mintel difference.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
And
Metal volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Jumped by Lawrence North, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness.
Back on the campus of Clinton Prairie, North Newton Spartans headed on over. Quite the travel for them. Almost had to take a passport over to get over to Frankfort tonight to face Clinton Prairie. But let's get over our officials. Sponsored by the Farmers Bank. Let's Grow. It's going to be Dean Martin, Dana McKenzie, and Brandon Bood working the floor tonight. And our starting lineups, Ardente Dental, Healthy Smiles, start here for the North Newton Spartans. It'll be number 4, Jared Kutch. Number 24, Hayden Lacoste. Number 31, Joe Stileski. Number 32, Jackson Alexander. And number 35, Ben Levy, led by head coach Sam Zachary, now in his 6th season as a head man for the Spartans, 53-83. And over for the Gophers, it's Jake McGraw, number 4. Everybody knows that name. Ryan Harshbarger, our player to watch. Number 20, Nick Ewing. The senior guard, Alex Farley, able to put up a lot of points. And then the forward junior, number 23, Nick Curtin, all led by Coach Chad Peckinpah, also the athletic director, as is Coach Sam Zachary for their respective schools. Coach Peckinpah now in his 6th season as well as the head coach of the Gophers, 103-33, 70 games over 500. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Decent start.
Yeah, I'd say he'd probably keep his job maybe another year if he wants to. Just maybe. We have a party going on here at Clinton Prairie tonight.
These two teams coming off of different results against the same team their last time out. The Spartans dropped a game at home to the Tri-County Cavaliers 54-29 on the 27th just yesterday. So they're playing on tired legs. We'll get to that in just a second. And the last time that the Gophers played, 76-41 at Tri-County. And that was almost about a week ago yesterday. Or tomorrow, I should say. Boy, I got my date. I'm just so excited about this game. I'm just tumbling over myself left and right.
I don't blame you. You're in Indiana.
I'm doing a floor routine in the Olympics with my mouth. Goodness. But we're about ready to go. And, Coach, the reason I said that is the Spartans have played 6 games in 14 days. That's a lot of basketball, especially at the high school level.
It really is.
Unfortunately, that 7-game losing streak has a lot attest to that.
Yeah, you know, and as a coach, what I always felt like I needed to do at the end of the season was to make my practices shorter and to take my kids, give them more rest and keep their legs. And when you play that much, it kind of when you backload your schedule like that, you tend to get tired. So we'll sort of see how long they can hang in there tonight.
The final regular season game is underway, and we are set to go at Clinton Prairie.
You got North Newton, their little 2-3 zone here.
That's Farley. Note that Alex Farley, if he scores 26 tonight, and starts off with a short jumper, no good. Backside rebound, up and good by Nick Curtin.
What you do with that zone defense, you move the ball around with the reversal, you get them out of position, that backside rebound's there. It's tough to find a body when the defense is moving like it was from North Newton, and Clinton Prairie took advantage of it.
Trying to work that ball down low, tipped away, and into the hands of Farley. And as I was mentioning to my point coach, is that Farley 26 points away from 1,000.
I'd like to see
and in and out, didn't quite get it. Farley starts out 0 for 2. I'm pretty sure he's aware of that.
I think the whole gym is aware of that.
Tonight to do that at home in the final regular season game for the senior. Little floater off the back iron, no good. Ewing with the rebound. And here come the Gophers. Up ahead, Harshbarger going to try it. In and out, no good. That's 2 in a row. Hit every part of the rim except the bottom of the cord.
Those will start to drop here pretty soon. That's kind of a little quick in transition. Not a bad shot.
I'll try to down low. McGraw with the steal. Up ahead. And 24 points away is Alex Farley. 4-0 early here on the campus at Clinton Prairie. Final regular season game for these two clubs. Another steal. Oh, behind the back. And, good. The best defender on the floor, the rim.
Yeah, it got right in the way.
Stop Nick Curtin.
That was clean, too.
I'm sure he will hear about that throughout the rest of this one.
Indeed.
And then class is going to be fun come Monday morning.
You can already see North Newton's tired. Their passes are a little sloppy. They've got 3 turnovers already, and there's 4.
Another steal. Here comes Ewing. Up ahead. Farley's got it. On the dribble drive, spin move, and left that one short.
They're going to let him go for it, aren't they?
Kutch with the ball. Tried to get it down low. Another turnover. Up ahead. Farley had to save it. Curtin was there. Goes up. Couldn't get it to go. But Nick Curtin will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
If I'm Coach Zachary for North Newton, I really want to see better effort out of my team. They kind of look just slow and methodical and like they don't really want to be here tonight. That's got to change. This game's going to be over in a hurry.
Tonight's game brought to you by Frankfurt Eagles number 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit f.o.e.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfurt. Sings them both. Puts Curtin on, he's got 4 with a would-be 6 with the unfortunate rim in the way. But it's 6-0 early.
My guess is he'll be reminded of that miss for a long time. 20 years from now, his buddies will be telling him.
I would love to be a fly on the wall of the cafeteria on Monday.
I think it'd be
North
fun.
Newton just trying to find anything. And Kim's back to him. Still in possession on that far wing, looking for help. Ball thrown in the middle.
Really nice
and
tip
Farley out on his own. Going to lay it up. 2 more for Alex Farley.
Nice tip pass.
That prompts a timeout from head coach Sam Zachary. And right now, just Clinton Prairie looks like they're having a little bit of fun out there. Coach, I don't want to say dejected, and that the body language, it's hard when you're, as a player, as you as a coach, and you as a player too, that there are times where you're just tired. And those 6 games in 14 days, that's a lot. That's a lot on an NBA team, and let alone a high school team who's limited in their bench. They don't have as far as depth as a lot of college teams or NBA teams do. But they're out there, the travel. Our producer, Sean Walker, their director, I should say, let me know early how far North Newton is to drive to Clinton Prairie.
Central time zone.
Yeah, so he mentioned that they're in a different time zone. So just that wear and tear and just the mental aspect of it. These kids are going to get everything they got for 32 minutes, as you mentioned. But it's going to be a rough ride for the remainder of the evening.
Yeah, when you're tired and you're overmatched, and you know it in a game like this, it's a difficult get for these guys. And
McGraw one-on-one against Luke DeYoung. McGraw wins that battle, his first 2.
Good strong finish by him, though. I like the take. He's a good basketball player. He averages 16 points or 24 points a night. Good player.
That's Alexander in the far pocket. Dish in the middle. Just hands up. Here's DeYoung. I think that got partially tipped. We'll take a look at that. Did hit the rim.
That was good offense by North Newton, though. They got the ball where they needed to get it in the middle of the floor, just was ready to catch it and shoot it, and just waited a little bit too long, but good offense.
Unfortunately, it was out on the Spartans, so it's Gopher basketball up 10-0. Ewing up top. Here's Farley.
Really nice job again by Clinton Prairie, kind of moving the defense around. They'll get something good. There's the middle of the floor where you want to get it to. A great play.
McGraw got kind of tangled up and was bailed out on the foul.
Against a zone like this where you want the balls in the middle of the floor where that dead spot is, that's kind of where the defense is weak. They did a nice job getting it to him in the middle there.
Goes against Oleski. That's his second on the inbound. And tried to go with the alley-oop. Curtin tried to redeem himself, would have made everybody forget. That ball just a little bit high. A turnover.
Yeah, I think they're going to blame him for that one, too. Another dunk he missed. An opportunity.
Good look underneath. Couldn't get it to go, though. Was Jared Kutch on the backdoor pass.
Again, good offense. He just missed the layup. Good strong cut, good strong take.
Evan Smock, the junior guard, makes his way onto the floor for Coach Peckinpah. 3:22 left in the first quarter. Here's Levy up top. Tipped away. DeYoung came up with that ball on the ground. Everybody on their wallet. Ball still trying to find a home. And it's going to go. It'll stay with the Spartans. Tonight's game brought to you by Dangan Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Dangan Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on our services and community involvement, please visit dangana.com. Dangana Funeral Homes, where we put family first.
We talked in the pregame, John, about North Newton really kind of struggling to score, and they've only made 28 of those all season long. Good rebound by them there, and they've shown in the first half they just aren't as strong with the balls I'd like to see them. And Clinton Prairie's longer and bigger than they are, kind of at every spot.
McGraw from three, got it. He doesn't shoot it well from out there. He shoots a lot. He's third in takes this year coming into this one. Shoots at only 28%, but sank that one.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that one. That one was rope.
And it's 13-0 in the first quarter. Coming up on 2 minutes left. The kickball is going to stay with the Spartans.
Yeah, when North Newton gets the ball into the paint, they tend to get a decent shot. They keep it on the perimeter. They've turned it over a bunch of times, and I'd like to see them keep with making those strong cuts and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
Jackson Alexander makes his way back in. Spell Luke DeYoung. Alexander leading scorer on the Spartans team, 7-9. Another turnover. Farley, one-on-one. Left-hander couldn't get it to go. On the backside rebound was Curtin, tried to put it in. Harshbarger was there to clean that miss up. Puts it in for two, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And you see there, you had three Clinton Prairie guys on the offensive end and only one defender from North Newton. So they're just kind of getting out hustled. Like you said, I think they're real tired and just don't have their legs. And this game is going to be difficult for them to kind of come back from unless they can find some second wind here real fast.
16-0 so far. The ball was tipped, but into the hands of Alexander. He'll kick it out. Up top, here's Levy on the dribble drive. Little floater, left it short. Ewing with the rebound. He clears up to McGraw. Up ahead, Farley for three. Got it.
Nice shot there. Nice transition three. I love the transition three. So one thing to watch for North Newton here is Clinton Prairie's in man. There's not a lot of movement off the ball. Everything's perimeter oriented. There's not a lot of screening. There's not a lot of trying to get anybody open. It's all kind of a 5-out, just ball movement kind of an offense.
Kutch tried it. Couldn't get it, but Levy with a good rebound. And the Spartans will get another shot. Kutch looking for help. Ball tipped away. Farley on the breakout. Puts it up for two.
He's 7 points away.
19 points.
19 he needs. I thought they said 16.
He's 20. Okay, so
16.
Our director said he needs 27. He's got 9. And this could be 11. It is.
One thing kind of to watch, too, is how much Clinton Prairie can kind of keep their focus tonight, because this is obviously a game for them where there's not a lot of intensity and frankly not a lot of competition for them yet.
Another steal. And something you don't want to see from Coach Peckinpah as Harshbarger tries a three, left it long. You just don't want to see your players getting too cute.
Correct.
You know, McGraw there, a lot of eyes are on this young student athlete in this game, and you don't want to do behind the back, lazy passes, stuff like that. You still want to play your game. There's a three ball in and out.
Yeah, you got to be respectful to your opponent regardless of how much better you are than they are on a given night, and tonight they obviously are so far, and you got to kind of maintain your respect and just kind of play the game. Have fun, but play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
If you need quality work from a qualified company, look no further than Tornado Roofing, offering free estimates, financing, and even handling insurance claims. Give them a call, 765-670-6440, or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. Here's Farley. Now down low, McGraw. Worked through a triple team and gets it stuck right in the cylinder.
That rim's having a good night.
Best defender on the floor, best for North Newton so far. Give the rim 2 stops.
They called a foul there, it looks like.
Well, eliminated the 3-point play at least.
Yeah.
It's always a tough one.
It's at least its second block of the night, though.
McGraw. And if there's any problem in this young man's game, it's at the free throw stripe.
line. Yeah, he's 52% or something like that for the season, and a little deep on that one.
For point number 6, and couldn't get it to go. I got to put it up. Alexander, not aware of the clock, hits the rafters, and we'll go to the second quarter. Gophers out big, 23-0. We'll come back with 8 more minutes of basketball here on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with 2 locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
DavisComfortSolutions.com.
Formed almost 20 years ago, Healthy Communities of Clinton County remain committed to the community by offering programs geared toward a healthier tomorrow. With focus on overall health, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and reducing teen pregnancy, the goal is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. Alongside my broadcast partner, Rob Albright, I'm John Natali. Sean Walker and Sam, Elijah out on the camera, on site. Happy to be here on a Friday night with you for the end of the regular season for these 2 ball clubs. 23-0. The Gophers have jumped out to that lead. And North Newton, it's just a matter, you know what, you're not going to get them all back with 1 shot.
Nope.
Just get the first one to go down. Now, you mentioned it a couple times in that first quarter, Coach. A few good looks. That rim is a little unfriendly to them right now on that end of the gym. Farley going to try it. In and out, no good. Backside rebound, McGraw. That one no good. Kutch with the rebound.
Everything for North Newton's been perimeter when they've had trouble. They've gotten shots when they've got the ball into the paint. So if I'm them, that's what I want to focus on.
Alexander into Kutch. Turnaround jumper denied by Curtin. But the Spartans get it back. That's Gage Mark, number 22. He has the basketball and gives it up to Levy. Guarded by Smock.
And Clinton Prairie's kind of in a little kind of 2-1-2 or a 3-2 zone now.
Jumper no good, back iron. Alexander follows, got it to go. There it is.
Yep. And a really good job by him. The same thing that they have a problem at the other end. It's difficult to find a body when you're trying to rebound against the zone. And then they fouled his own shot there, rebounded it, and put it back in. Great play.
Here's Smock up top. Now low, here's McGraw. Harshbarger going to try it. In and out, no good. Curtin's there to clean it up. Got it off the glass. That's actually Hunter Haynes coming back from injury after a little bit of a spell. And good to see that young man back on the floor. Big presence at 6'5", opposing. And with him healthy, and you know, without him, they were on a 11-game win streak in that time frame. And with the young man back, and again, that 6'5" forward here in the smaller conference, and how dominating of a presence that is.
Sure. Clinton Prairie, is, along with Hauser and Clay City, those are kind of the 3 favorites in Class 1A to win the state. This team's got a chance to do something, and they're really showing it so far tonight.
Last year finished 18-4 and undefeated in the Hoosier Heartland Conference at 8-0, but did lose in the first round to Lafayette Central Catholic, 49-32. It wasn't really even a close game.
LCC is a good program, has been for a long time.
Another steal. McGraw couldn't handle it. A little bit too far out in front. It'll be Spartans basketball.
You mentioned it getting a little bit too cute, trying to make the full court touchdown pass there, and overthrew it a little bit. So Coach Peckinpah's got to get his team to kind of focus and stay in this game and just and stay with it for 32 minutes and play their best. And not get any bad habits before the sectional starts when they play Wednesday night.
Farley working against Alexander. And a southpaw left it long into the hands of Smock. Here come the Gophers into the forecourt. Farley Get it back out. Now over to McGraw. Farley for three. Back iron, no good. McGraw there with the rebound. Little toss over to Haynes. Couldn't finish.
See a lot of jogging on the floor right now. Kind of both teams are playing a little lazy, and they know this isn't really a competitive game. We're kind of playing like it's almost recess out there right now.
Levy with it. And now back to Alexander. And that ball thrown into no man's land right in the hands of Coach Peckinpah on the reception. The 1st and 10 Gophers.
He was wide open.
Have some replacements come in. 25-2, 5:02 left in the second quarter.
I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, but I think if I were Coach Peckinpah, I might call a timeout and kind of reorganize my troops here a little bit. They've got a little sloppy the last few possessions.
Going to try it. Got it. Harshbarger with 6. And good balanced scoring right now from the Gophers.
A good rotation on offense, too. They moved the defense and didn't take the first one like they have a couple times. Got the defense moving, got an open shot, and knocked it down.
Into the middle. Here's McGraw on the breakaway. Throws it down.
There we go. Now he has bragging rights.
He's got 7. Going to cause us another Spartans timeout. Coach Sam Zachary. Harshbarger's got a nice, solid stroke for a big man.
Beautiful. Nice little outlet pass there, too.
And you knew it was coming. And just unevaded to the basket was number 4, Jake McGraw, the all-time leading scorer at Clinton Prairie High School. And from what I understand, also in Clinton County. On the boys' side, surpassed that mark against Clinton Central.
Obviously a really talented player. There's been a lot of good basketball played in this county over the years, so that's a really nice honor for him, and I bet he holds it for a long time. He's a good player.
He's got 7. Harshbarger's got 6. Farley leading the way with 11. 16 points away from that infamous 1,000-point mark. Curtin's got 4, and Hunter Haynes, back from injury, has 2. Jackson Alexander, the senior, has the 2 points for North Newton.
Well, we've got about a 10-second break here. I want to recognize a young lady named Betsy Byrne, who's a big Indiana high school basketball fan. She's watching tonight from Charlotte, North Carolina. Her 12th birthday's coming up, and she's a big fan of Indiana high school basketball. I know she's watching, and hi, Betsy. I told you I'd say hi, so here you go.
Happy birthday, Betsy. From the Queen City down in Charlotte. That ball ended up in the hands of Lacoste, but left it long off the back iron. Here comes Farley with it. Good pass to McGraw. Lays it in with the right. Beautiful look from Alex Farley.
Nothing more difficult if you're North Newton than playing against a team that's got fresh legs and you don't, getting out in transition. It's so hard to get back on defense. It's so hard to maintain focus, especially when you're down by 30 this early in a game. And just a tough, tough night altogether for North Newton right now.
Here's Levy in the lane. On the drive, DeYoung off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around, Gophers basketball. At the Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow. We've drawn over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention. I've been there since our founding in 1876, and that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And watch how hard they're making the North Newton defense run back and forth and work. They're already tired. Imagine their legs after doing this all night.
Skip pass. Farley thought about it from that range.
And they get McGraw there in the middle of the floor. It will be open here in just a second. See if they look for him.
Farley on the dribble drive. The cross court to Harshbarger. In and out, no good. Couldn't get a cleaner look than that. Harshbarger just couldn't finish. But good patience from the Gophers. Got the exact shot they wanted.
I do like that offense a lot.
Just couldn't convert. 2:40 left in the first half. Clinton Prairie up 30. Another turnover. Here comes Curtin to Farley. Back to Curtin, and that might be blamed on Farley. McGraw comes up with it Off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound. McGraw on the glass, couldn't get it to go. But the hard work by Jake McGraw will get him 2 more shots at the free throw line.
I thought that play, just like you said a little bit ago, got a little too cute there and just kind of took a shot that they probably don't practice a whole lot and didn't work out for him.
Here's the thing. As a coach, as a player, you get it.
I do
you
get
do
it.
Understand
I understand.
That's the thing. But
I do.
You know, you don't going. They're going to play Carroll in that opening game of the sectional next Wednesday. Carroll, okay. Clinton Prairie did win by 20, but these teams know each other very well.
Right. Carroll's good too. Carroll's got some
Carroll,
talent.
that's right. They finished second in the conference, and they're actually Carroll is playing at Eastern tonight against the Comets and see if they can finish on a winning note.
The one thing Carroll has that North Newton really doesn't is they've got size and ability to rebound. So those second chance opportunities for North Newton, or I'm sorry, for Clinton Prairie won't be there the way that they are tonight, and they've really got to work hard to get better shots to get used to what's going to happen to them on Wednesday night.
Kutch off the glass, got the friendly roll and got it to go. So Jared Kutch gets on the board, averages close to 7 tonight. Kutch also a very good football player for the Spartans. There's 4 of them on this team for Coach Jonathan Ewing. 3-ball Harshbarger couldn't get that one to go off the back iron.
And if Brad Stevens happens to be watching, that's the shot that Butler used to beat Syracuse and make their Final Four run the first time they went back in 2010. That's beautiful offense there by Clinton Prairie. He always wanted a paint touch and then a reversal through the paint. They got a lot of shots like that in their run.
Foul on the floor. That was on Farley, his first. Turnover. Here comes Farley. He's got help on both wings. The around the back pass to Smock. Puts it in for 2. Smock coming off a great game against Tri-County. Had 18.
I know it was cute. It was a heck of a pass.
Great pass. I don't know if, again, we're looking too much at the fundamental point. But, again, they're kids. They're teenagers. They're having fun playing basketball.
Absolutely.
And when it's clean, it looks great. Long 3-ball, no good by Kutch. And go for basketball. Up 32. 1:11 left in the first half.
See, the point there, John, is that one looked clean. The rest of them kind of haven't. That one did. So when it works out, it looks fantastic.
Here's Farley straight away. Got it. Give him 14. 13 away from 27.
When they make them, they're pure. There's not a lot of rim in that one either.
And as you can see from that score there, high school rules, they are up by 35, and that will constitute a running clock in the second half. And with that being said, even if North Newton happens to cut that lead between 35, that clock will still continue to run.
Yep, the rule is once you get to 35, it's a running clock, and there's no stopping that. Even if you tie it, there's no stopping the clock. Just the rule. It starts in the second half, though.
Luke DeYoung, the smallest player in the court, got amongst the trees, and that one had it knocked away. Here's a running floater by Levy, no good. Curtin with the rebound. There's McGraw. Farley in the corner, got that one to go. I think everybody knows that he's now 10 away.
Yeah, I think they wanted to get that record at home, and then they'll probably clean off their bench a little bit. I'd be shocked to see him not take most of the shots in the second half till he gets his points and then bring in the bench.
Gophers have one more shot. 2 seconds left on the clock. They can get one off here.
I bet you I know who takes it.
Well, it's either 4 or 21. And the clock didn't start. So I know who you were thinking, who was going to take that shot. I gave myself 2 options there. I was going to get 100% no matter what.
I get better odds on when I gamble on the one guy I had.
It'll be Harshbarger to inbound. Farley in the backcourt. His options are McGraw looking for the basketball. McGraw gets it now.
Well, this time you win.
He puts it up with the right-hander and got it to go. Well, if you're going to close out a half, you might as do it like that for Jake McGraw, who continues his phenomenal season. We'll get to the half. Clinton Prairie up 41. You're watching North Newton, Clinton Prairie on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome to the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. From the moment you arrive on the property, you'll notice every detail is finely crafted to provide you with the dream wedding you've always dreamt about. From carriage and trolley rides to breathtaking aerial views via our hot air balloon, the Willow Creek Barn offers unforgettable moments that will last you a lifetime. For more information about our packages and availability, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Hey there, my name is Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we are part of, actually the entirety of, at least from an on-air standpoint, Query and Schultz on the IHSAA Sports Network. It's appropriately named. It's charitably award-winning. And Derek, now we venture into season number 5. Hard to believe.
5 of them. 5 of them. Can you believe it? 2 best buds talking Colts, Pacers, Indiana sports every Tuesday night, 7:30, IHSAA Sports Network, and on socials as well.
It is made possible, of course, by the people who watch and listen every single week. We are most appreciative. We look forward to season number 5.
Welcome back to our Day and Genda Funeral Home halftime show, putting family first. And Jake McGraw putting it in with the right hand first on that one to extend the lead to 41 as we enter halftime. Alongside my broadcast partner, Rob Albright, I'm John Natale. Sean, our director, Sam with us tonight, and Elijah out on campus. And Coach, well, I really don't know what to say. I mean, you do these games, you do them a lot, and right at this point, I think you feel more for North Newton than you do the pretty decent basketball that Clinton Prairie played. They put up 45 points. They're on pace for 90. You have Alex Farley, who's looking for his 1,000th point, so you know that's in the back of the minds of everybody's player now. Yes. Jake McGraw just continues to add to his phenomenal season. Ryan Harshbarger, a play to watch. He's been playing at a high level. Hunter Haynes coming back from injury. Good to see him on the floor. Nick Curtin, probably the one having the most trouble in that first half. A couple dunks that he missed, but nonetheless, just a good overall performance from Clinton Prairie. But with North Newton coming off a tired leg, 6 games in 14 days, 3 this week, and having that long drive from a different time zone here to Frankfort has been, well, it's been noticeable, and that's why we have a 41 point.
This is a really tough ask for North Newton. It's just, you kind of, we've all seen the movie The Perfect Storm, and really that's what this is. It's a team that's tired, having a long, difficult season. They have to go and play their sectional game next week against Pioneer, who's 13-9, another good team. They'll be their kind of their 7th game in 11 or 12 or 16 days or something, and they're just tired. They're overmatched, and we've all seen games like this when just one team is playing great, one team isn't, and it gets like this. Clinton Prairie's a good basketball team. They're trying to win legitimately a state title, and North Newton is just trying to kind of win a game and see what they can do in their sectional, and one step at a time. And Clinton Prairie's got bigger goals, so North Newton's got a difficult task ahead of them in the second half. Just play as hard as you can, got a running clock, give it 16 minutes, put some points on the board, get some momentum, and then come back and play on Wednesday.
We'll take a quick break. We come back. We'll have our Mintel FiberFast halftime highlights. You're watching North Newton, Clinton Prairie on the IHSAA Sports Network.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
That's my PA announcer coming out with me. I can feel how.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Back with our Mintel FiberFast halftime highlights. Take it away, Coach. A lot of Clinton Prairie in this reel.
There's your offensive rebound. They're going to show a lot of transition baskets like this one here. Just a nice little tip pass there to lead for the breakout. And again, you just got Clinton Prairie's players are ahead of North Newton's players, and they're just more on their end every single time down the court. Nice catch and shoot transition three. I like that shot in transition. Good take on that one, and then another offensive rebound, a couple of them, and just, again, more Clinton Prairie guys around the ball, and it just makes it difficult to play basketball that way. Another transition three. What I like about Clinton Prairie is their shot selection, even in the half court, has been good. They haven't made them all, but you can see when you get kind of North Newton's opportunities, when they get the ball into the paint, they get better looks, and against that zone, he followed his own shot and made the layup there. Good play.
And, Coach, I want to emphasize that play right there by Jackson Alexander, knowing that it's going to be hard for them to generate anything on their side as far as North Newton's concerned. But took a shot, hit the back iron, and the fundamental part of it, he followed his shot.
Yes.
Got the offensive rebound, able to bank it off the glass for two, and there's your 2 points.
You'd be amazed. As a coach, you kind of look for all these ways you can score and win basketball games. That's a good point that you make, because in a basketball game, you make some baskets in the half court. When you spend all your time in practice on X's and O's and look how much basketball I know and look at all these plays, well, you get some baskets on rebound baskets. You get some baskets on out-of-bounds plays. You get baskets in transition. You make free throws. So of all the different ways there are to score the basketball, rebounding is definitely one of them. So the half-court offense that you run might get half your points in the game. It also might not. In a game like this, you can see it. Clinton Prairie's already had 45 points. I bet 25 of them are already in transition, and a few more at the free throw line. So there's just other ways to score. And if you've got good rebounders, go get the ball and put it back in the hole like Alexander did.
So home squad 45, the visiting Spartans 4. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have 16 more minutes of basketball coming up on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Some see a student-athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student-athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities.
Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at our Dente Dental.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this? Well, this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby, yo. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome. Upgrade today.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Jumped though by Lawrence Barnes, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness.
Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside Frankfort, our venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. Start planning your unforgettable day. Visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Wrapping up our Day in Genda Funeral Home halftime show, putting family first. The Gophers 45-4 off of the visiting North Newton Spartans. Alex Farley came into this one 27 points shy of 1,000 for his high school career. Now he'll hit that during sectional.
Yeah, he's out there to start the half. I think they want to get that record at home, and then they'll probably pull him out after that, would be my guess.
There's quite the crowd here on hand, and I know that they're all.
That's what they want.
They all know that number 21 needs 10 points at this point. So we'll see how fast his teammates get him the basketball. But Levy going to go to work. And now that's Kutch. Levy on the outside. DeYoung gets a start, number 13 in the second half for Coach Zachary.
Clinton Prairie's kind of obviously working on some things. They came out to start the game in man. They're now in a little 2-1-2 zone. And then might be preparing for Carroll to play him on Wednesday with that zone.
See, Hayden Lacoste all by himself was jumping for the basketball down on the block. No one found him, but kicked out of bounds. Kutch is going to inbound from the baseline. DeYoung.
One of the toughest skills to develop as a basketball player is vision, and if you either see your teammates or you don't. And if they don't know where they're supposed to be and don't play together a lot, it's difficult to.
Kutch, a little floater and got the friendly roll.
And they get it into the paint, got a nice shot.
I've had a couple of those.
I like seeing that for North Newton. That's a good spot for them.
Just underway here in the third. 39-point advantage. Farley off the iron, no good. Ball up in the air, tipped around. Levy tried to save it on the end line. Good hustle by Ben Levy.
And I know Farley wants those points. I'd like to see him do something better than a 24-foot three-pointer to start the half, trying to get those. He needs to get something going toward the basket, maybe a little better shot. Otherwise, we just kind of teeing it up, trying to make a few and get his points, and that's why he's out there, and he's got to be a better player than that.
He tries a pocket three and gets that one. Single digits. He's got 20.
A little bit better shot there. That one was a lot closer to the line and kind of came off of a set play.
Looking for help. Finally gets in and looked for Lacoste down low. Couldn't find him. Preston Bozeman, number 5.
One skill they can develop is to throw the ball to a person who's coming open and not wait until they are open. Because when they do that, the defense closes. It's kind of like a football quarterback trying to get an open receiver.
Catch and shoot. McGraw to Farley.
It's his 5th three-pointer of the night.
He's got 23. So at least 2 buckets away. Good movement underneath. Just couldn't finish by Bozeman. Ball tipped around into the hands of Lacoste. Kutch off the backboard, no good. McGraw comes up with it. Up ahead to Farley. Well, jump stop, got it to go with his right hand. Had to go a little bit up and under with it.
Really nice pass there by McGraw, too. He had to kind of throw his teammate open there, and he did. Good pass.
Lead is 47, and Alex Farley is 2 points away from 1,000. Kutch got mishandled. And that's going to go out of bounds. And it looks like it was off the Gophers. I'm not sure what Nick Curtin was waiting on, unless he thought was off North Newton.
I think he did. I think he wanted to set play maybe for Farley there.
He put on the brakes. 4:30 left in the third quarter. Running clock. Clinton Prairie up 47. That ball tipped away. Farley saves it. On the breakaway, didn't want to do it there. Gave it to Harshbarger. He'll get the three-point play.
At a time where Farley should be selfish, he wasn't. Nice pass.
Now I wonder what the mindset of Alex Farley is. Is it, okay, it's my 1,000th point, get it over with, still a team game, or is it, because I feel on that one he could have gotten that layup. As you mentioned, great pass to Harshbarger as he connects on the three-point play. But does he want the more fancy basket? Does he want it to be, this is how I'm remembered. I hit a 35-foot three-pointer from the logo. I was able, whatever it is, the way that the basket is scored, is that on his mind?
I would hope not. Just kind of that it was scored would be better, I think. I'm not sure he's thinking about how. I think he just kind of played basketball there, saw an open teammate and hit him. I don't think anybody who scores as many points as he has really cares much about the how. Maybe he does, but I would doubt it.
52 is the lead. Kutch underneath, got the friendly roll, and Jared Kutch going to go for the line for the three-point play.
He's now got close to his season average. Good for him.
63% from the line. Foul is on Ewing. That's his first. And Kutch gets it. He's got 7. Nice night for the young man. He'll be coming back next year. Long three. If you want to call me John Stradamus, you can.
John Stradamus, you called it. Logo jumper, he hit it. There's his 1,000th point.
And give the young man actually 1,001 on that bucket right there. The long distance three from Terre Haute. Alex Farley has just scored his 1,000th plus point in his Clinton Prairie career. Congratulations, Alex.
Yeah, and if you're a historian about Indiana basketball, you look at the kids that have scored 1,000 points. You go down that list since they started keeping that stat a few decades ago. The names on that list are kids that you'd recognize. And a lot of them have gone on to do some great things in college and some even in the pros. So that's no small feat, no small task, and good for Alex Farley. And indeed, he hit a logo jumper. You called it. John Stradamus, you were right.
Congratulations to the young man. And you just look at everything on the scoreboard as they stop. 3:33 left in the third quarter. Hits a three from the logo.
Indeed.
What else can you ask for?
I can ask for John Natali to nail it.
Right.
That's what we did tonight.
I'm picking lottery numbers tonight for everybody.
3. Just choose 3. 3:33.
And Kyle Harshbarger.
There's his brother.
Will make an appearance. Tri-sport athlete, also a football and baseball player.
And tomorrow's March. It's almost baseball season. We're getting there.
That's true. Spring training has already started.
Indeed. Your Guardians are looking decent this year.
As they did last year. No one's giving them the time of day again. And McGraw now. It's not often that you say McGraw's having a quiet 17. But based on the 28-point explosion by Alex Farley in this one, That's a tough thing to say. The lead 55.
Tonight's not McGraw's night. I'm not sure he cares. I'm sure he's happy for his buddy.
Well, I mean, honestly, Coach, if you put the overall game of Jake McGraw into perspective, how many steals he's had, he's probably closing in on 10-plus assists. The rebounds have been there. We've seen him crashing a glass, getting offensive rebounds. So he's stuffing the stat sheet big time is number 4, Jake McGraw.
Are you going to bring up a quadruple double? Are you going to do that tonight with steals?
I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm just saying,
Sure.
In the last, I think, David Robinson?
Something like that.
The last person to have a quadruple double?
The Admiral.
Dating myself by knowing that.
David Robinson and then Jake McGraw. I mean, it's
the
obvious
You're
next
right.
guy.
You never know. Here's a 3 ball. Count it. Evan Smock. Coming off of his best game of the season. 2 minutes left. The lead 56.
And this is really hard. If you're Coach Peckinpah for Clinton Prairie, how do you handle this? Because you have to play basketball, otherwise you're just embarrassing a team. So, do you want only shots from the paint? Is it layups and free throws? Is it 5 passes? How do you handle it?
Coach, so I've noticed this, and I belong to the Indiana High School basketball page on Facebook, and I see a lot of this when these teams, when they hold the ball and they're not moving the ball and they're just because there's no shot clock and they maintain possession. However, you still have to play basketball. That's my eyes. If I were a coach, I would say, listen, guys, if you get an open bucket, you take that shot because you're going to take it if you're down 27. You're going to take it if you need to get the lead. You're going to take that basket. That's the smart. Always make the smart basketball play. I don't think it's pouring it on. You're just playing fundamentally sound basketball. Now, if you start razzle-dazzling and bouncing the ball off people's head, a.k.a. Jason Richardson and Carlos Boozer many years ago, then we're going to have a problem. But I still say you tell your team, play fundamentals, make the smart play. If the basket's open and you have an open shot, you take it.
That's exactly right. I think as long as you're not doing something physically dominant every time you can, a.k.a. Shaquille O'Neal versus somebody way smaller than him, and you take good shots in the course of your offense, I have no problem with it.
Ball stripped away from the backside. Hunter Haynes. Here's a 3 ball. Off the iron, no good. Backside rebound. Came crashing. It was Jake Swinford, number 22. He'll take a 3. Left it long. Another rebound. Smock on the backside.
The risk that you take here if you're Clinton Prairie is you take quick 3-pointers like that. Now the opponent thinks all you're trying to do is get to 100. And that's a difficult thing to coach against and to be part of your team.
Smock hit it. He's got 8. Buzzer sounds. And the lead heading into the fourth quarter, 59-70-11. Clinton Prairie over North Newton. We'll come back. 8 more minutes left on the ISC Sports Network.
Frankfurt Eagles 976. Serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfurt, Indiana.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Dine In or Carry Out, the South Fork restaurant is known for daily lunch and dinner specials, fresh and ever frozen whole catfish, hand-battered tenderloins the size of Kansas, and award-winning onion rings. The kitchen is open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 8:30 p.m. Come join us at 105 South Glick Street in Mulberry, Indiana, or visit southforkpub.com for the latest menu options. That ball out of bounds.
Is that how they advertise their size of tenderloins, the size of Kansas?
That's what I say, because I saw one once. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I was like, did they cut the pork? Massive.
Like
delicious, though.
A I-70 line right down the middle where you can fold it in half. And
it is the Crossroads of America. I'm sure 465.
Yeah.
69, 65 all came together, but there was construction on the tenderloin.
It's orange.
Sorry,
a lot of buffalo sauce. It's
I'm
orange.
sorry. That a guy from Cleveland, Ohio, shouldn't be talking about traffic problems in Indiana.
If you are, we've got a real issue.
Yes,
here.
we do.
We do.
On the breakaway, Swinford too heavy off the glass. DeYoung with the rebound.
A little reverse spin on that one.
Well, coach, and here's the thing. So you have a young player like Jake Swinford, doesn't get a lot of minutes, but when it gets later on and maybe you're going to need a fresh leg or two on an open layup, you want to hit that
you
shot.
Convert it and go strong, and this is kind of, again, the fundamentals about playing in a team, especially as you're going into a state tournament. There's going to be a night in that tournament where someone's in foul trouble, someone rolls an ankle, someone's got the flu, and they're going to have somebody step up, and you want to see who your kids are. They're going to take that challenge and step into it and play well as they really try to win a state title. There's really 3 teams that can do it, and they're one of them.
Tonight's game brought to you by Frankfurt Eagles number 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit f.o.e.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfurt. DeYoung. Here's Alexander. Lost the basketball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with North Newton. And while we're down here, let us be the first to welcome you to the Fiberhood. Mintel Fiber Optic Services offers super fast, reliable internet with gigabit speeds, streaming TV packages, and voice solutions. Sign up today at www.mintel.net. That's MINTEL.net, or call 765-296-2885 for more information. Well, the defensive effort right here from Clinton Prairie, a little suspect. There's a lot of fouls, this clock stoppage.
Yeah, like you said earlier, and you were right, they're still kids, and it's hard to maintain poise and intensity for 32 minutes when you're up by 50.
And there's a turnover into the hands of Haynes. And here come the Gophers. Number 5, that's Rhett Whitlock. Close to us on the screen. He goes baseline. Little floater. And Hayden Lacoste got him on the arm, so that's going to send Whitlock to the line for 2 shots.
Well, this the one time, by the way, when the clock does stop in a running clock situation is it stops for free throws. I've seen some gyms that don't do it. This one does, and by rule you can, so they obviously did tonight.
Whitlock gets on the board, becoming the 7th Gopher to get in the book tonight on the score side of the sheet. Gets both.
Something to notice for North Newton is the same kids that started are the same kids that are in the game now. So they don't have a lot of depth, just like you said at the beginning of the game, John. So they've really got to kind of find their second wind and get into the state tournament and play with energy. And it wasn't there for them tonight, but they've got a shot next week to be a little better in that department.
Turnover. Jump ball. And it's going to stay with the Spartans. I haven't talked about our good friends at Davis Comfort Solutions yet, so why don't we do that? Because they understand that your comfort is important. That's why our team of highly experienced technicians will strive to be your go-to when it comes to your home, shop, or business's heating and cooling needs. For more info on financing and special offers, visit them online at daviscomfortsolutions.com.
You were right. Clinton Prairie is kind of starting to reach a little bit. You're a little too handsy playing defense, and fouls are adding up quick. That's their 4th already this quarter.
Lead 61. It's Alexander down in the paint. Double team. It's Bozeman with the basketball. Knocked away. Alexander thought about it on the dribble drive. Couldn't get it to go. But Jackson Alexander will go to line for 2 shots. Nice stroke by Alexander there. Shoots it at 60%. Well, if anything, Alexander's definitely going to win Salad of the Week award. That's a nice looking set of hair on that young man.
It is indeed. Flowing, yeah, we're just going to, yeah, he's got flowing locks there and looks fantastic.
Up top Here's a 3 ball. Off the back iron, no good. Haynes came crashing in for the rebound. Got tangled up with Lacoste, and good sportsmanship there.
Nice tackle, nice sportsmanship. I liked it.
Gage Mark, another senior.
And now we're starting to clean the benches off a little bit.
On the inbound. They're going to swing this. Here's a straightaway 3 off the back iron, no good. Into the hands of Mark. That's DeYoung, or that's Levy with it. Hands it off to Bozeman.
Still good defense by Clinton Prairie.
Turnover. Up ahead. And good layup. Jake Swinford looked a lot more clean on that one.
Good rim run, good look ahead, nice pass, nice transition basket there attempt there for North Newton.
That was a good look underneath, but Mark couldn't finish. Levy with the running one-hander, off the iron, no good. Ball on the ground. Lacoste came up with it. It's going to be a foul on the Gophers. Lacoste. Good shot, that one to go.
Even on their bench, with the exception of their guards, you can sort of see, even with the new substitutions, how long Clinton Prairie is. They've got a lot of size, a bunch of kids that are 6'1", 6'2", and long, and at the 1A level, they'll be difficult to play against in the playoffs.
Number 12, Gage Kuzmic. Enters, just a sophomore, but did split time with Brady Allen at the QB position for the Gophers this year. So a lot of athletics left for that young man.
And enjoy it because it goes fast.
Also plays baseball too, so another 3-sport athlete on the floor. Most of them coming from North Newton, though. And Coach, that's to be expected at this level.
Sure. Small schools, athletes are athletes. They play lots of sports, and they should. Every college coach I've ever talked to who recruits, none of them want one-sport athletes. They all want the guys that develop all the muscle groups, and they're versatile, and they're fast, they're strong, they have hand-eye coordination, and they like the guys that play more than one.
And all those different skill sets that transfer from sport to sport.
For sure.
You know, soccer, obviously you're not using your feet. In basketball or football, unless you're a kicker, however, the speed, the stamina, the endurance that you get from doing sports like that, volleyball, the hand-eye coordination, that carries over to multiple sports. Baseball is the same way.
And it isn't just on the field or on the court, it's also in the weight room. So you train different muscles in the weight room if you're playing different sports. And so coaches that they're in college, that they want kids that are fully developed and their bodies aren't going to favor one muscle group versus another. So they all want multi-sport athletes. The ones I've talked to have.
One that got me as a former first baseman was I was told by my coach, like, watch wrestlers. Like, how is it? I'm not tackling anybody coming to first. I'm not stopping them. But it was the shuffling of the feet as they go around.
Yep.
That low base, keeping low to the ground, but that shuffling back and forth off the glass, Harshbarger.
Wrestling's great, and I learned something from watching my kids. That 2 of my 3 played rugby, and it's when you watch football, you can always see who the rugby players are because they're good tacklers.
Kutch gonna try it and bury it. Jared Kutch into double digits with 10.
That's the first 3-pointer made tonight by North Newton.
And we'll see what the Gophers do here, if they'll take a final shot. Now someone's looking for points. Off the iron, no good. Lacoste with the rebound. And we'll see if North Newton can put 2 or 3 more points on the board here.
Get to 20.
That's Bozeman, got cut off. 15 seconds, and it's going to be Gopher basketball. And with that, nobody in an extreme hurry.
Yeah, they'll just hold this one and send them home for the weekend.
And that's going to do it here on the campus of Clinton Prairie High School. Final score, Clinton Prairie 76 and North Newton 17. The Gophers and their regular season at 20-2, while the Spartans finish at 2-21. It's our Willow Creek postgame show where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And Coach Albright, I mean, the difference is 59 points. Kudos to Clinton Prairie for getting 76. I think there were instances as we were watching that game where we felt, a little bit fundamentally more sound, that they probably could have put more points on the board. North Newton, 17, just a struggle, playing a lot of games and a lot of days, and also that trip back and forth to North Newton, going to put a lot of wear and tear on those kids. But they never gave up, and I think that's the best thing that Coach Sam Zachary can take from this, is that even though with all those things against his Spartans Ball Club, those kids didn't give up. They came to play basketball. They knew they were going to face a much dominant opponent in Clinton Prairie, and also on a night where Alex Farley, the young man, scores his 1,000th plus point on a long distance through. I think he's still stepping back, taking it from Terre Haute to hit that three, but he got his 1,000th point. So overall, good night.
It was. Tonight was all about Alex Farley, and I'll tell you again, you were right. He took a deep three to get the record. You were right. But it was all about him tonight. It was all about Jake McGraw and the normal kind of cast of characters for Clinton Prairie. And again, you mentioned it at the top of the show. We've got one team legitimately trying to win a state championship, and another one still kind of trying to find itself. And Clinton Prairie really showed that they're a good basketball team. They've got a legitimate shot to win the state. North Newton's got an opportunity now to go to the playoffs in the tournament on Wednesday night against Pioneer and see how they do. But I look very forward to watching what Clinton Prairie can do, and I've got a sinking feeling that they may very well be there on Saturday and be Mr. Saturday Night there in April.
I want to take a look at our Farmers Bank player of the game, and there it was right there from about 30. Alex Farley put in his 1,001 point, giving him 28 for the evening. He took a seat after that, but after well-deserved recognition, a three with 3:33 left on the clock in the third quarter. Everything just aligned perfectly for the young man. So congratulations.
I want to know if anybody else recognized that except you.
Well, because it was just the layup. That's all I saw. I was like, you can take a layup, but you got to go out in style, my friend. And number 21 did exactly that. Again, once again, from Clinton Prairie High School, the final score, the Gophers 76, Spartans 17. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Rob Albright, and our entire ISC Sports Network crew, I'm John Natale. I want to thank you for joining us on this Friday night. We'll see you next time right here on the ISC Sports Network. Have a great evening, everyone.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfurt Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.